Hello everyone, it's time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a couple more trucks maybe to play with, but I haven't actually run through them yet. So, Cosbox is in chat, talking a little bit before the episode started. If you want to watch all the conversations between the YouTube episodes, you don't miss any of the action, but come over to twitch.tv/rollcage_TV. You'll be able to chat with me during the games. But all the action gets chopped up and put on YouTube, youtube.com/@rollcagetv. Anyway, what I am talking about is new paid DLC came out, and since I only use paid DLC vehicles, I actually have a couple new vehicles in my garage now, which I'm not going to sell until I get to test, but I'm not going to test them in the playthrough here. I'll wait until I get time in my other, I just briefly looked at them, but in my other experimental playthrough, my original playthrough, I'll pull those trucks out, see if they seem to have any advantages to the ones I have already. I'm not sure if they will, but we'll see. It'll be nice to see how they improve Elder Scrolls. So it's a different company. It's not Bethesda or whoever it is. Well, they must have a big producer behind it, because it's being released on all consoles and as well as the PC and everything. So yeah, must have a big producer behind it, not just a independent released indie game. So what is the perspective of that game? Is it an over-the-shoulder kind of perspective like Skyrim, or is it a more of a Diablo-like perspective? Alright, I'm gonna first of all go show you what I was talking about here. Garage is closed. So I should have in my truck storage, yay, 2 new trucks. The Freightliner and the Western Star. Now, both pretty old trucks, so I'm not sure how useful they're going to be, but we'll see if I get something. Obviously nothing is going to replace these babies. the Zix dominate, and I think always will, but the Brigadier maybe I could replace with something. The Brigadier is fast. It's lightweight, it's fast, but it doesn't have the ability to carry extra fuel or anything on it. So I'll test these out. If anybody has any opinions on these, whether they're better than the GMC Brigadier I have and in what ways they're better, let me know. I know one of them does have an add-on that lets me recover a car. It's got this weird car recovery hitch thing, so I can lift up the front end of it. But I don't know if I can carry it around without the winch. Do I still need the winch on it? So I don't know. I'll play with it some more. But right now, that is not what we're after. Right now we are after and it's nice and night. Right now we're after what? Why am I here? Am I just going? No. I am at the trailers. I'm not at the trailer store. I'm at the garage. You'll carry your trailer. Okay. That's fine, but I really don't need it here. The markers I have. It's been a week since I played, so I gotta catch up. Let's see. The camera is a bit like Skyrim and Fallout. Okay, in that case, I wouldn't. I get too disoriented with that kind of camera perspective. I probably wouldn't. Give me a classic game like either give me a classic game like 007. Oh, what's it called? The 007 game. GoldenEye. Yeah, that's it. Either give me GoldenEye or give me like Doom, Quake, or give me something like Diablo, or the one I really like, Titan Quest. Okay, so wait, why am I going back to myself? Am I trying to deliver this cargo container? Yes, because I want to unlock this bridge. Landslide of the mountains. Okay. So I do need the cargo container. Again, it has been quite some time. Where is the cargo container? The cargo container is here. Okay, now I understand where I'm going. I'm coming here. I'm going to get the cargo container. Now, why am I going to the trailer store? To get fuel? Maybe to get fuel? I don't remember. I didn't make notes at the end of the last one like I said I was going to. Oh well. Let's just go down the road and do it. I think pretty much the lesson I learned is from now on, all the scouting I have to do is going to be scouted with the big truck. I'm not even going to try to scout with the lesser vehicles in this place because it's horrific. And I don't know what to do with this fuel trailer, but having it here is not important to me because I can always just jump into the garage. If I'm here, I can just jump into the garage to refill. So I never need this fuel trailer here. So I could just take it back to the trailer store. But I'll figure that out later. I want to clean all the trailers off of the map. That's part of my 100%. Like you said, you just haven't been nostalgic for that game. It's my first Bethesda game. Ah, okay. Nothing wrong with that. I played let's see, what did I play? I used to play a lot of Doom early on. I worked for a company that had internet back in the early days, and Doom came out. I actually worked for a company also that used the Doom engine for I won't mention it, and I won't mention the game, but they used the Doom engine for a different game that was not, it was for like a promotion. Because the Doom engine released. But also Quake came out around the time that while I was working for this one company that had the good internet. So we would get together and play Quake after hours. And I had it at home, played it. But before that, had like a Sega Genesis. Anyone know the name of the game that was on the Sega Genesis? Nobody was gonna, I don't even know how to describe this. I want to say it was Harrier or something, whatever. You had this dude that just flew around the screen. You moved around the screen with this big old gun. And, yeah, that's the direction I'm going. And eventually you had to and you were shooting aliens that shot at you, and eventually you had to, shoot, I can get over this with this truck, right? Maybe on this side. And eventually you had to dodge pillars and stuff. You have to be of a certain generation to have remembered that. See, this is why I have this truck. Because it can get through here without going around the rocks, without tipping, and not getting stuck on anything. And I can fit, it's just a single container, right? Cargo container, yeah, it's just a cargo container. I can handle it. Maybe the bed would be better than flatbed, I don't know. Sideboard. I can chat here. This is so horrible. The terrain and stuff here is so horrible that, like I said, I still have scouting to do, like these, oh, go to this point and that point and whatever, travel around this place. Yeah, I'm not even going to use my usual scout vehicle for that. I'm just going to use one of these babies. Maybe I'll lighten it up a little bit. It doesn't have as much fuel on it. I mean, I could put a fuel thing on the back of it too. Okay. Is that why I'm picking it up? No, that's the trailer store. Why would I want to go to the trailer store now? Was it for the fuel? I was coming to the trailer store on my way back, I thought. Can I mess up how I did these? I don't need a trailer store to deliver one cargo container. I don't remember why I might have wanted to go to the trailer store. Other than to maybe pick up this, you know, wide flatbed semi-trailer. Definitely don't need that. These things are definitely out of order. Alright, let's forget the trailer store. I think I was thinking about just going there to refuel. I don't remember what I was thinking because I did not take good notes. Now, is the container just sitting out? I should look on the map, see if there are any containers just sitting out. But I should get up arrows if there were any sitting out. Yeah, and after this, there might have been something else I was trying to go for with the trailer store, but I don't know. I'll just drive around. It's going to take me 400 episodes to get through this map as it is. Let's see. What episode am I? I am on episode 73. Will I beat my record of 90? Probably not. Will I beat my average of just under 100? Right around 100, maybe. Oops. I might want to go pick up that container. I would have felt better had I used the sideboard bed, but I didn't. Take some fuel. Cargo container. Yes, please. Thank you. Now I'll be top heavy and I won't have any extra sideboards to help protect it. I mean, if it came off of the sideboard, if it came unstrapped, it would probably just fall off the sideboard anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, start the engine. Let's look at this first. Yeah, it's just following this road. That's what I have marked, just following this road. And you do have to go around this way, because that is completely out, but I know how to get through there. And this is all supposedly road. I'm not sure how to get here. If that's blocked, that was like icy, I think, but it's okay. Because I'm going down. One thing these vehicles don't have is the ability to put on ice tires. If they had ice tires, or even better, like single ice tires, like half ice tires, where it could have double wheels in the back, and you can just put on ice tires on the outside and then road tires on the inside. The Brigadier lets you do that, which is nice. I have to test the other vehicles that I just got. Because I'm committed to using only paid DLC vehicles, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to stick with the ones that I started with. If a better one comes out that's more useful to me, then I'll go ahead and use it. I'm not trying to sell the paid DLC vehicles. The only one I really recommend is this, the Zix Mastodon. Because the Zix Mastodon is a power vehicle, and I would have completely given up playing this game if it wasn't for the Zix Mastodon. Now I have to go back through where those trees are. That tree is. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it back through there. Like going over a rock and tree branch like I did before. Without tipping the load, so I might have some issues. These don't. A little bit of ice tires would help there. These are slippery rocks. Where was the trailer store? Did I already pass it? I did. Okay. Well, heck, I'm by the garage. I could just go there and get fuel. Since fuel is an issue. Is it coming up? Yeah. How do I get around this? One way to get around it is go down the hill, which is really difficult. The other way is to go around to the left, which is really difficult. Or you just drive over it like this. And I didn't even have to, coming from this direction, I didn't even have to go up on the rock. So that was cool. It's actually easier to go this way than the other way. Going the other way, you have to go up on the rock to get over branches. I should sit a little bit more forward. See the screen a little bit better. This has been a very frustrating region. I've come to really hate it. And I have expressed that hatred many times. I think there's a lot of things about it that are unfair. For example, the fact that you can't tell from looking at the map what's a safe way to go and what isn't a safe way to go. There's no clues. It just shows road, but the road is actually full of obstructions and you can't really go that way. So you have to memorize which ways on the map are valid. But I'm starting to kind of learn my way around. I learned my way around the first map. I'm kind of getting to a point now where I'm somewhat learning my way around this map. I got all the scouting done, which is always a big help. Although, like I said, scouting the map doesn't necessarily help, as you can still get yourself lost. Get yourself stuck. You can't tell from looking at the map. The map just says, oh, it's a road. But it's not just a road. You try to go down the road and it turns out it is. Power my way through, that's it. Use that tire to spin the truck around. Something you would never do in real life. Ah! I was looking at the trailer. I wasn't looking in front of the truck. Just ran into the front of that. Turn the baby around. Oh, I'm not quite close enough. He's gonna be cute and stop the engine at just the right time. But I didn't. Stop! There we go. I don't think I have to deliver this anywhere. The trailer. Since I found it and it's marked on the map that I found it. But we'll see. If I do have to take it somewhere and I go to sell it, it'll tell me I can't sell it. If I empty it, I can always refill it enough. I can even use my Svani to fill it up enough. And because I'm not playing on hard mode, I can be because I'm not playing on hard mode, I don't have to maximize my fuel. Fuel is free to buy. Now, this isn't, I wouldn't consider this unfair that the road is difficult. What I consider unfair is that there's no indication what roads are passable and what roads aren't. Some are just not passable. You can go to, what's it, 3d.maprunner.info. It's a beta version of maprunner.info that uses actual 3D models that are in the game as the map. It doesn't duplicate the map you see in the game, it duplicates this that you see in the game. So you get to see every tree and you can spin around and see exactly what you're running into, where every rock is placed, etc. So it's a very useful tool, but I don't like to use external tools. And some people would use that just to see. I don't want to use external tools, especially while I'm in the middle of the game. And some people may use that in order to learn the map, but learning stuff isn't my forte at this point in my life. That's it. But yeah, 3d.maprunner.info. Maprunner.info is the main source that people go to find, oh, I couldn't find this trailer. Where is this trailer? Where is this truck? How do I get to this truck? Maprunner.info gives you the full maps with everything on it, so you know where all the challenges go to and where all the goodies are, etc. Now, it's possible to cross here. It's a little cracky. It's possible to cross. Here, again, a little crackly, but it is possible to cross. Otherwise, you have to go way up over here to get to snow that's, will not crackle. One thing on this map, if you see stuff on the ice, you know it's safe. So if you see these slivers of stuff on the ice, you know it's safe. If you see rocks, you know it's safe. So you can go all the way over here, rather than going over, you can go over here and over here. This, though, is difficult, and I think that might be death over there. So I don't really know the best way of getting across here. Right on. I know this works in this vehicle at least. People have asked a couple things about this. One is, how is the playthrough? How are the episodes numbered? And it's region dot episode within that region. So this is episode 4.73. 4.73. So it's region 4. Episode 73 within region 4. Yeah, and I'm not doing what I should be doing. I should be backing up, but I want to keep the thing down. I'm starting to sway. One of the things that's important to me for any other trucks that I might use is how stable they are from tipping. Like I said, without this vehicle, I almost gave up on the game because with the vehicles in the game, I was tipping too much. It just wasn't fun anymore. The other things people sometimes ask is, why do you call it easy mode? Is there an easy mode in the game? And no, there isn't technically an easy mode in the game. I just drove right over that. There isn't technically an easy mode. This is just a normal career mode game, not New Game Plus or mods or anything. It's just that I'm playing with vehicles that are easy. I'm playing with all paid, externally paid vehicles. Which, as of the time I'm recording this, a new one came out. That's why I mentioned that I have a couple to test out in the other world. Just for a second. Take a drink. Okay, this is interesting. There is a telephone pole in the middle of the road. And I do see it there. So this is not an unfair telephone pole. I can plan around it. I probably want to go to the left of it. The rocks are kind of tricky on either side. Let's go to the right of it. Rocks are less tricky. Have a good one. And the slope might be so I think I can back around. Yes, I can. Woohoo! Success. So far, I'm in a better mood this stream than I was last stream. I know last stream I was in a crappy mood. And karma got me for it. They're giving me a cold. Is this some place I can drive? This is supposed to be a road, but that's looks pretty tippy to me. That is where the road is actually marked. And I need to start a little bit to the left. Almost. Yeah, that road doesn't look safe for this truck. Looks kind of tricky. I mean, it would be okay if I didn't have the top-heavy thing. Not that left. These rocks I can hit fine. Once I get under the truck. Not. Okay, so far so good. Hit the rock on the left. Carefully, you need to go up this slope. As straight as you can. Okay, that's good. I do have a lot more experience now than I had when I first started. The first location, it took me 110 episodes to get through. Which way is it going down now? Michigan took me 110 episodes to get through. And then Alaska took me 90 episodes. Actually, it was like 111 or 112. Alaska took me 90 episodes to get through. Trying to get this thing. And then Tamir took me almost exactly 100. A little bit less than 100, like 97 or something. So I am just under 300 episodes in the first 3 locations. So, in other words, averaging a little less than 100. I think I've gotten better now. I would have never guessed that I could have gotten through this horrible region in under 100 episodes, but there's a chance. I still have a bunch of contracts to do. I've only done the contracts that did not involve this map at all. I got contracts that go between the maps. And of course I also have regions to do. Now this looks bad, but actually there's a little place there to go across. And I think I can get across this ice, but I might have to go on the shoreline and go all the way around. So I'm just gonna move slowly and see what happens. I hear cracklies. I think if I go on the clear ice, I'll be okay. Either that or clear ices. I don't remember which. Looks like the clear ice here is safe. And again, this is something you just have to remember. And now we got a tricky. This is a wide truck. Clenchline. Gotta be able to get both on there without splashing in the ice. Yep, another clench line. Okay. If I stay on the snow, I should be safe. That's not snow, that's crackly. No, don't do it, don't do it. Now we're back to what looks like the cleared path. A lot of vehicles would get stuck here, obviously. But this vehicle does not have to go around into the snow. It can make it. Even through the crackly ice on the river, it can usually make it. Crackly ice on a road is no problem at all. Crackly ice over mud is no problem at all for this thing. Crackly ice over the river would be a little bit questionable. As long as it's not too, doesn't take you down too far. It's not too, no other vehicle could do that. No other vehicle that I own could do that. Another hydration break. Alright. Triple checking that I have my full screen on, because not too long ago an episode had to be, I had my Be Right Back screen up, which has just a small preview of what's going on the screen. I had that up the whole time. I had to edit it. The first part of the episode, the first 12 minutes of the episode were in horrific quality because it was just me zoomed in on the on that little preview part. What is this we're facing? This looks like ice. So this I might need help with, and I'm not sure if there's good winch pulls. Let's see how much of a try to keep at least half of the wheels on non-ice. Oh, it's ice. It's like back over this way. Come on, get. I tried the right side, and that I can get quick there. So let's try the left side. That is a useful tree. Let's use it. A lot of the trees here are small. Come on, the other thing that bugs me about this interface is if I could just hold the button down, I'd be able to see where the cursor was. And if it wrapped around and didn't come to a hard stop, the combination of that and holding the button down would be really helpful. But, where is it? Go past it? Where? I went past it. One thing I would change about the console interface for sure. I could plug a mouse in, but I don't know if the mouse is supported within the game. The console version of the game might not even support a mouse. I can't really use a mouse for most things because my wrist can't handle using a mouse. Anyway, I got up the icy slope. Now, what is this? Is this crack? I have a feeling this is bad water. And then that's down, across. Handle this. This is like practically ice over mud, I think. Again, as I've said, there's nothing. So I'm hoping to average under 100 hours per episode, per region, or 100 episodes per region. The episodes are a little less than an hour. Oh boy, there's something I'm supposed to hit. Will it register a hit, or do I have to switch to the app? No, it registers a hit. Okay, that's good. I did halfway. Okay. This is where we get tricky. Let's pull up to the front. Let's look at the map. Okay, there are rocks there. 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 And I don't know what to do about. Looks like there's rocks there. It is sharply downhill from here. I might end up having to take an alternate way, like down here, and then across. That is a sheer hill. I had to come through here. I have to get through there and then back up here and through. It's going to be difficult, so let's see what I can do. I will put it in reverse so that if I brake, whoops. Yep. Sorry, I mean I will put it in forward. So if I have to brake, I won't accidentally throw it into reverse. I'm just going to very carefully try to get through here. Like actually keeping my foot on the brake. I can just inch my way along. The momentum is taking me down, even though I have my foot on the brake the whole way. Basically means I get one shot at this, otherwise stop there. Safety winch. All right. I'm trying again. Just using the winch here, not even using the engine. Oh. Okay. Whoa, 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 not done with this safety winch. Get up on the rocks. Find another safety winch. This is... Possibly I can ride the rocks. But let's do a safety winch. Maybe. I can find a safety winch spot, which may be difficult. I can't reach big trees from here. Oh, I can reach that tree. Okay. Stop here. Don't tip. I think I can reach that tree now. Winch, sturdy. Too tight, forgot. Get some slack. Now that's pure ice. Didn't give myself enough slack. Is that a strong enough tree there? I think not. Oh, it just is. No, it's not. Should have left myself a little bit more slack. That doesn't look like a good tree. Nope. Okay, I might be on my own here. I can get a tire on that. On that rock. I'm on that rock. I'm sliding, I'm sliding, I'm sliding, I'm sliding. Might not be such a bad thing. If I can get over onto this rock to give myself some grip. Oh, that rock is also icy. Pull over this way. Pull over this way. And on the snow. And on the big rock. Oh, this rock worries me. Gotta get on the rock on the right. I can't stay on the rock on the right because it's slippery. Get there. Got it! Wait. Oh, that's just a task. Where's the drop-off point? It's over there. Yay! I did it! Woohoo! GG's in chat. Now the boys can keep working. Thank you. You're one of the good guys, Iceman. That is like the most horrible path that I opened up. And you're congratulating me for opening up this path, which is a horrible path. A, you have to get up here on pure ice if you're going to take it. This thing is a nightmare. Maybe without the tippy thing, it's a lot easier. But B, it didn't even completely clear the rocks. It looks like it clears the rock on the map. You see? No rocks at all. No rocks at all. A couple of trees on each side. You come here. Come here. No! This button. Release the winch. This button. This button. This button. Warning. Nope. Keep the brake on. No! That path is not clear of rocks. There's still rocks there. Anyway. I'm at 47 minutes, and due to my cold, I'm gonna try to keep episodes under 50 minutes if I can. Let's turn the engine off. Maybe a good idea. So, with that in mind, I am going to take a break here for Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. Oh, I still got a good 5-6 hours to go yet. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday, Monday through Friday, at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Your local times may vary depending on whether it's summer or winter or what have you. But if you want to find the time, it's 12 noon in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Type that all out, will ya? No, just type Iowa. Iowa's easier to type. All right. Twitch, once again, stick around. Just going to be on a short break. YouTube, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.